team gold medal match, picking up the gold medal. And she'll go up against the Danish archer, Tanja Jensen.
On target number 1, presenting Denmark. Tanja Jensen.
Got a lot of support in the crowd, Tanja Jensen.
Target number 2, representing France, Sophie Dodemont.
And Sophie Dodemont, well, she had the high of winning the gold medal, then the celebrations on the podium, and then she's straight back out here for another shot at a medal here in Legnica. And Chef, what do you think in terms of the experience that she's had on this range so far?
Yeah, well, she has shot a match before, and she was really centered. Her side settings are probably perfect at the moment, and Tanja will maybe need a couple arrows to get her grouping in the middle. On the other hand, since there's pretty much no wind today, it might just be that Tanja starts in the middle and just stays in the middle. So it would have been different if it was windy. Then I think Sophie had a bigger advantage than at the moment.
Well, it's Jensen to shoot first here. A bad start.
9.
9 droite, milieu de zone.
So seeing as she's been here before, she didn't adjust her side, so it must have just been a shot that went off in the 9, or maybe just not as well executed as she would like.
Allez, Sophie.
Nice stuff from Tanja Jensen. Number 12.
10.
Allez, slight over adjustment. Coy smile there from Sophie Dodemont. 3 arrows per end in the individual tournament.
Yep.
But still an accumulative score. 29 out of the possible 30 for Jensen is not a bad start.
10.
Well, one to the right, one to the left, and then she found the middle.
Yeah, still on the right, but
Faut que tu aies le temps de poser un peu tes bagages aussi.
she's communicating with her coach about the groups being a bit wide instead of high. But I think she'll manage to do it better next end, because she's over the first end. The first end is always a bit weird because you want to have a good start to the match, and then sometimes you want to do it too well, which just results in
nervy shooting.
Yeah.
And so much of this sport is about your mental agility and dexterity. The ability to keep your mind clear and focused on hitting the center of a target that's just over a meter wide and 50 meters away.
Well, this target is actually, the full-size target is only 80 centimeters. And they have a target that's only until the 5 ring, so that makes it smaller. But you have to imagine that the 10 ring is only 8 centimeters at 50 meters. So that one is probably 8.5 centimeters from the middle. Sorry, 4.5.
Lige mod midten. Arbejd med det. Lige over 10.
I like Tanja's mindset. She seems really understanding of what she's doing, and even though the arrows might not hit the 10, she just nods and thinks, okay, I did that myself.
It's almost like she's using that first arrow as a sighter.
Almost, yeah.
Yep.
It worked well for her in the first end, and it's looking like it's working well for her in the second end. Oh, okay. What a shot there from Sophie Dodemont. Interesting end there for the French athlete.
10, 9, 8.
Just dropping low for Jensen. So Sophie Dodemont put one to the right, one to the left, and one in the middle on the first end. The second end, one low, one high, and then the final one in the middle.
So she's done both now. So now she can start shooting the middle.
Yes, it's almost like she's painting a little circle around the X in the middle.
She's surrounding it so it can't run away anymore. Like I said, Tanja's mindset seems really nice in a way that she shoots an arrow and then she just observes. So she shoots and then she sees it's a 9. She stays objective. She's like, okay, it's a 9. I probably did this. Next arrow, I'll do it better. Instead of, damn, it's a 9, or getting upset about it. She's not as emotional. She's just staying very objective. That's always interesting to see.
It's part of that mental dexterity. But we've already talked about Sophie Dodemont and her focus and attention.
Okay.
There we go. She's starting to hit the middle.
Oh, power limo med den. Yep, X.
As is Tanja. That's pretty much the same target at the moment. Arrow is exactly in the same spot.
Okay.
10, Sophie.
So when you make the target big on the screen, it seems like that was pretty far off the center, as well as this one. But it's only about 2.5 centimeters from the middle, and that's over a distance of 50 meters.
It's incredible.
So what they're showing right now is really, really impressive.
Well, talk about impressive. Sophie Dodemont has found the middle and she's hitting it time and time again. A perfect score for the French archer.
As it gets leveled.
And it's a perfect score for Tanja Jensen from Denmark as well. Jensen needed to start well, and she certainly did.
C'est bien, il y a du rythme sur le match.
But now she's got to keep up that consistency because Sophie Dodemont, well, she's looking dangerous now.
She is.
Som jeg sagde til Sebastian, da vi gik ned ad trappen før. Ikke fald, ikke fald, ikke fald, ikke fald. Forestil dig sådan til galler i en lang kjole ned.
So now you can see the targets are reduced to the 5 ring. So you have the 10 till the 5. Normally you have the 4, the 3, the 2, and the 1 as well in the recurve division. But with the compound, they shrunk the targets a bit so that they can put 4 on one bale. And they don't have to, like all 4 archers in the qualification round, don't have to shoot at the same target and just wreck arrows. Because if you put 24 arrows on a surface of about 10 centimeters, you will break arrows. So they changed it to smaller ones so everybody gets their own target.
They shoot over 50 meters as opposed to 70 in the recurve division.
Yeah.
They shoot to a much smaller target.
Yep, midt 10 lav.
Allez, Sophie.
10, Tanja.
Tanja Jensen.
I think that's going to be called out.
9, Sophie.
So her reactions are a bit more loaded with emotion, I would say. Whereas Tanja might be emotional after or before the match. But she just nods. She recognizes her mistake and goes on with the next one.
Yeah, completely different mental process.
Sophie 9.
And I think both can be good. But on average, I think Tanja's approach is better, but also more difficult to master.
It's an interesting one though, isn't it? Because I mean, I think of a phrase to say, you wear the hat that fits you. If Dodemont's not comfortable with the sort of
Stoic.
Yeah, exactly. A lot less reaction and emotion from the Danish athlete, but that's what works for her.
Some people can also get energy out of the emotion they get from a certain shot. So if you get a really good shot and you get really happy about it, you can then shoot the next arrow maybe even better. But it sometimes works the other way as well, where you shoot a bad shot and you get emotional, and then your concentration gets a bit blurred. And then
works to your detriment.
Yeah, your next shot will suffer from that.
Well, Jensen certainly needed to start well. She's kept up her shooting accuracy with Sophie Dodemont, more experienced French archer, but it's Dodemont that trails, so she'll shoot first here.
Bien.
It starts the fifth end very well.
Sophie 10
Lige mod midten. God tid. Arbejd med det. Arbejd med det. Yep. Midt 10 lav. Godt.
Tanja Jensen 10.
Ok Sophie, parfait.
She seems to have sped up her shots
Lige mod
here.
midten. Arbejd med det hele vejen. Lige mod midten. Arbejd med det. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yep.
She held on to that one for a long time, Jensen.
Tanja 10.
Ok, parfait.
Superb shooting again from Sophie Dodemont.
10 centralnie.
Tanja needs to hit the goal,
Yep, 10.
and that's a 10.
And she's done it. Absolutely spectacular stuff from Tanja Jensen. She was up against perhaps the more favoured Sophie Dodemont, much more experienced, that's for sure. But Tanja Jensen from Denmark has claimed the bronze medal at the European Championships in the compound women's individual event, and she will be on the podium a little bit later on here in Legnica.
It's quite an uneventful match. I think Sophie's group was really good. She just had a couple arrows that were maybe a centimeter out of the 10 ring, and that's enough to score a 9. So
Mamy oficjalne potwierdzenie, panowie. Panie, panowie, brawa dla naszych zawodniczek za wspaniałą walkę.
He talked throughout about her calmness and she's remaining very objective and looking at each of her arrows and just reacting to it. She actually shot fantastically well, and we thought that Dodemont, with the experience of having shot in the mixed team event, would come out and be the favourite, and she certainly didn't shoot badly.
no, exactly. You can see here that her arrows are not far off. It's just that the group is in the middle, but the group was just slightly too big to get a perfect score. And then what ultimately happened is that she shot 2 9s more than Tanja did. So,
and that's it. That's how big the margin of error is. It's a very, very small margin of error. You can drop a couple of points and that's it. You miss out on the medal at the European Championships. But Tanja Jensen shot brilliantly. She will claim the bronze, but now it's time to decide who is going to get the gold medal. We have a look at the brackets again, and those very close semi-finals. Well, Andrea Marcos won the first one against Tanja Jensen, and it's the world #1 Jessin Boston who came through an incredibly tight semi-final with Sophie Dodemont. So it's Spain